So the resolution is adopted.
It was a unanimous decision in the General Assembly on Thursday as member states adopted a resolution on the UN Global Counter-Terrorism Strategy. Now, this is a comprehensive framework document intended to shape the policies and activities of individual states as well as UN bodies. First adopted in 2006, the strategy has over the years undergone several adjustments, this time around focusing on far right-wing violence or acts motivated by xenophobia, racism, intolerance on the basis of religion or belief, disinformation, and emerging technologies.
Terrorism is a destructive wildfire fueled by hatred. It knows no borders, and it takes thousands of innocent lives every year, stopping at no one. School children, infants, pregnant women, fathers, grandmothers. Anyone can become a victim.
While the adoption of this strategy is non-binding, the United Nations says it does allow for more inclusive dialogue between its agencies and member states. On the same day, the permanent observer of the State of Palestine to the United Nations spoke to journalists in the corridors of the United Nations, calling for intervention from the international community to stop surging violence in the occupied Palestinian territory and to hold Israel accountable.
This escalation and this situation protected by the current Israeli government and giving a green light to the extremist terrorist settlers to do what they have been doing is something that we all condemn in the strongest possible terms. Our leadership condemns this aggression against our people and the terrorism of the settlers.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres says he is deeply troubled by the continued cycle of violence and loss of life in the region. He has condemned all acts of violence against civilians, including acts of terror. Antonio Guterres says ultimately only a return to a meaningful political process and ending the Israeli occupation will bring an end to this devastating cycle of violence and senseless loss of life. Jody Jacobs, CGTN, New York.